Welcome to the Aired Out podcast, live from North Main Street in Barrie, Vermont. Oh my God. Everything that's going on in the news this morning, and it was breaking yesterday, and I was starting to see some of this unfold. Frankly, I was having too much fun, and I wasn't paying any attention to it. I was up at Bogey Brothers Motocross in Barnett, and if you were on Aired Out yesterday, you probably saw the video of me up there, all smiles, having so much fun. Everything with President Donald Trump's economic agenda being thrown into chaos after the federal court ruled that he didn't have the authority to impose these sweeping tariffs yesterday. Wow. And now we've got Musk saying, you know what, maybe this wasn't such a great idea, getting involved in this whole thing. Unbelievable. But is it, though? Is it really unbelievable? 16 states, I'm seeing this morning, by the way, have filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration yesterday over the federal government's decision to gut research programs at the National Science Foundation. I got to be honest with you. I'm having a hard time keeping up with everything that's going on in our country. What a cluster so much of this has been. The drama that is unfolding in our nation. If you know anyone who lives in Europe, you know, and if you know them well, you know what they're saying. Yes, it is a circus, Becky. You know what your friends in other countries are saying, even Canada. Man, you guys really need to figure your shit out over there. Oh, my God. Wow. If you want to immigrate to America and you don't want to wait years going through the legal process, soon you're going to be able to register for a gold card visa. This new card is going to replace the government's EB-5 immigrant investor visa program, which grants green cards to immigrants who make $1.8 million investments in the United States. Or $900,000. Or is it $900,000? Or is it $9 million? It's $9 million. Into the economically distressed zones that we have in our country. That'll give you the pass. Basically, it's a card that will grant you the fiscal capacity to pave your way into America. The gold card visa. And now I'm hearing rumors that they're upping this from 1.8 to 5 million. Am I accurate here? Am I reading these numbers correctly? I cannot keep track of this. Holy mackerel, we have a lot to talk about this morning. It is Thursday, yes. It's 9:08. Where's G? I'm going to show you where G is. Normally, G is in here with me on a Thursday morning. Here's G. You ready? Right there. Where's my crickets button? G is MIA. Now, I could make up something about G. I could say he's not here because he's upset with me or I ruffled his feathers the last time he was on there. I could make up something, but I won't. Instead, I'm going to tell you the cold hard truth about G. And you can take this any way you want. G is on vacation. He is down in North Carolina. And he is, for whatever reason, he made the decision to go as a white man who's been up here in Vermont for the last 9 months without an ounce of sun, 0 vitamin D. He makes the decision to go to South Carolina and throw himself on the beach to soak up all of the rays. And instead of using sunblock, uses olive oil, his own olive oil that he makes. And apparently he is in some pretty hardcore distress this morning. I'm going to show you. He sent me a picture. I'm going to show it to you. He's in a lot of pain. He's been to the doctor down there, and here he is. I mean, is that disgusting or what? Why G would use olive oil is just baffling to me. I don't understand it. And now look at the crust, and Jed has to deal with that. The itching, the back peeling, the flakes of skin all over the car, all over the bed, all over the hotel room. I mean, this is really bad decision. He'll be back, hopefully now, to tell us more about this. But so sad that anyone would do something like that. What a bad move. Olive oil. Come on. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're off to a great start. It's the 29th. You've got the Aired Out podcast from Fly on the Wall Productions on Facebook and YouTube, where we're live. We're streamed everywhere you get your podcasts. And, yes, Woodland Studios made us a beautiful website. We're on the web at airedoutvt.com. That's the hub right there. That's where you can get everything. We have a few days. What do we have? Today? Tomorrow? What's today? Thursday? We have tomorrow, Friday, and we have Saturday left in May, and then Sunday's June 1st. The month of May, Mental Health Awareness Month. We've been talking about it a lot. You're going to see and you're going to hear a lot more stuff on the air about mental health. And you know that, first and foremost, I'm not a podcaster. I'm just a regular Joe, just like the rest of you, that loves to goof around and have some fun and maybe inject some humor into our regular everyday dialogue. We're going to be talking about mental health a lot more, and we're also going to be talking about the amazing things that the Center for Substance Use Services is doing right now, formerly known as Treatment Associates with Washington County Mental Health. They're doing yeoman's work right now. And I am so humbled and honored to be connected as a presenting sponsor to Washington County Mental Health for taking the wheel and really starting to hopefully make it a pretty profound impact in our state with substance use disorder. And so far, they're off to a great start. And keep watch. I encourage you to keep watching the page and have a look, because you're going to be seeing a lot more of what they're doing. Yes, we're going to get to the birthdays here in just a little bit. Yes, we're going to talk weather. This nor'easter, which is what they're calling it, that's impending for the weekend, which is amazing to me. We have, I said this yesterday, and I'm still, I'll be honest with you, I'm still kind of processing this. A 2% likelihood that we could have a nor'easter this time of year? 2%. And it's this weekend. Yeah. Ridiculous. We're right back to it. The cooler temperatures and the rain and the clouds. I hope G's having fun down there in the sunshine, nursing the sunburn. And then, and Sherilyn was telling me this yesterday, oh my God, have you seen the forecast for next week? It's supposed to be 500 degrees outside and humid, and like, this is it. Now that once June hits, bang. It's good. The air conditioners, they're already on standby at my house. Last night was perfect, by the way, wasn't it? Did you have your windows open? Beautiful, perfect sleeping weather. But the air conditioners are ready to go in the windows, and we're ready for the heat that's coming. June's is supposed to be brutal. It's supposed to be breaking records for heat. Birthdays, May 29th. Josh Akers, Janet Richardson, Jennifer Jakes, Joe McNeil, Robin Blake, Donna Owens, Craig Manning, Christina Marie, Melissa Stevens, Tracy Josenberger, if I'm saying that right, Jeff Norway, happy birthday, Jeff. Leslie Lampert, Polly Farnsworth, all celebrating birthdays today. I know, Becky. She says, no rain on Sunday, please. We have a race. Becky, it's not my fault. It's not, don't ask me. It's not up to me. It's up to Mother Nature. And she's been, I don't know what her deal is. I don't know if it's menopause. I don't know. But Mother Nature is just not, she's not having fun right now. A guy that is going to be on the air with me tomorrow morning is Rex Thompson. Good morning, Rex. How are you, buddy?
What's going on, my man?
Buddy, I'm fine. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing real good.
That's good.
I'm excited to be on the air tomorrow.
I know you are.
Boy, do I got a lot of shit to talk tomorrow.
Well, listen, are you going to let me speak? Because I got things I need to say tomorrow on the air as well.
I'll make that decision tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, man. Listen, I want to give you the honor of letting the cat out of the bag here this morning about my new presenting sponsor. I am so excited about this. I can hardly freaking stand it. This doesn't happen,
dude. This is super exciting.
This kind of stuff does not happen. It does not happen.
No, absolutely not. Well, you know what happens is a lot of times you'll get like sports guys. Everybody wants to be a presenting sponsor, or wants you to be a presenting sponsor so they can get clout. They want to get in on the million views that you get a month. But most of them are semi-pro people. You know what I mean? People that they've never heard of. This person's an actual professional, a real professional. So I just think it's really, really cool that June 13th, that your logo for Aired Out Podcast is going to be on UFC Fight Pass. How effing cool is that? So I guess that kind of gives the cat is out of the bag. Your new presenting sponsor is actual professional fighter Chris Peral, who's an undefeated professional fighter. He just won the middleweight title. He is fighting for the Combat FC title June 13th. And when he walks out, his banner is going to have the Aired Out logo. His t-shirt's going to have the Aired Out logo on UFC, like national TV, UFC Fight Pass. That's where you're going to start. That's where you're going to see your Aired Out logo. How cool is that to have a real professional presenting sponsor?
I'm on top of the world, man. When I got this news that this was 100% a go, and it's been in the making, but the fact that it's official now, it's a go. I am blown away.
100%.
I can't believe it, man. How can people watch Chris on the 13th?
Through UFC Fight Pass, Combat FC, on your Roku channels, any of that. Just get it right on. You got to get onto ESPN, get onto UFC Fight Pass. And we'll all be down there. Everybody from Granite City's going down. This is one of his biggest fights. The guy that he's fighting is John Piersma, and John just barely fought on the Contender Series down there. So this is a huge fight. He's the number 1 ranked guy in Northeast. Chris is in the top 5. So this is another, like, this Chris takes on the toughest fights. His last fight was the number 1 guy. Most professional fighters, when they're taking that path and they're trying to get into Bellator, Strikeforce, UFC, any of those, what they do is they need to have at least 9 professional fights. So usually anywhere from 7 to 9 professional fights. So they'll fight 1, maybe 2 really tough guys. Then the rest they sandbag. Chris has done nothing but headhunt everybody in the 1 and 2 position.
Right.
As a professional, amateurs do that, but this guy's a professional doing that. That's what kind of stud he is.
I am so blown away by this. I just can't believe it, man. I mean, this is tremendous.
Right?
And it's June 13th, which is right around the corner. I know that you're going to make sure that our listeners here at Aired Out, our viewers, are able to get all linked up with how to watch this event.
Mm-hmm. I will send you the link. We'll have the link tomorrow. We'll post it. We'll pin it in the comment section for Aired Out tomorrow.
Incredible. I can't wait, buddy. And you're still coming in tomorrow morning?
You better believe it.
Crap.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, Rex, anything else that you want? I know you're off to a meeting, but anything else you want to put out there this morning?
Yeah. Hey, if you are in the market for a 3-bedroom townhome in Graniteville, priced right, 3 bedrooms, $365,000. And it's on a private lot surrounded by 400 acres of town forest in Graniteville.
And this is something that Barslow Construction obviously is involved.
We will build. So the cool thing is actually my son. It's not Barslow Construction. It's my son, Valet Drive LLC. It's his land. He hires my construction company to build it. It's a brand new build, and you could be living in a brand new townhome within a year.
Unreal.
And it's priced right. It's under the $400,000 range, and it's brand new.
Make sure that's dropped on the page, would you?
100%. It's on my wall. You'll see it. So.
What do you think?
And I'll get as soon as the realtor we'll smash it out there.
What do you think of the news? I just have to ask you before you skip. What do you think of the news that Elon Musk is leaving the Trump administration? What say you?
So even Elon's realizing that the Republicans were not serious about saving money. I think Elon really was about saving money, but he didn't understand how to go about it, which has been a common theme with him in all of his businesses. So but even the most staunch supporters can't understand this spending bill. You just took $1 trillion out of Medicaid and added $1 trillion into defense spending. And then you want to raise the debt ceiling $5 trillion. I thought we were doing spending cuts. I thought that's why we were doing all this, so that we wouldn't be raising the debt ceiling. We are going to save trillions of dollars, but it was actually a lie. We're cutting benefits to give billionaires tax breaks, and we're not getting any benefits of this bill. We're only getting increased debt as a nation, as you saw with our treasury bonds going up. You saw that our treasury bonds, and that's going to keep mortgage rates up high because we're no longer a safe bet.
Were you surprised to see this announcement decision being made on?
Because I think I'll tell you why. Because I think Elon Musk sees the writing in the sand, and I'll tell you why. Because they've been doing some crazy shit, and the way that they've gone about it is absolutely outside the parameters of law. So I think Elon's actually scared, because I think if what happens, because everybody's seeing what's happening, and come midterms, if they lose in a landslide to the midterms, there's going to be a lot of impeachment hearings. A lot of people are going to lose their job, and a lot of people are going to go to jail. And I think Elon knows this. He sees it. He sees the writing on the wall. You can't, just down to Kristi Noem. You can't take money. I was talking to my wife about this. You can't take money in a department and be like, I know it was allocated for a new building over here, but I'd much rather have a wall over here. And so they're making the decision to steal from Peter to pay Paul, and they're not even meeting their budgets. They're not getting their budget reports, their budget requests in on time. And these are all laws that they're supposed to be following. So every single one of those are impeachable offenses. So what happens? I mean, Elon, what happens if they find out that Elon, what he did was illegal? Then I probably would be getting away from that administration myself. And I think we saw that in the last administration. You saw people starting to bail when the ship was sinking. You started to see people bailing left and right. And I think you're going to see that again.
Tuesday night, he was on CBS and said, I think a bill can be big or it could be beautiful, but I don't know if it could be both. Of course, referring to Trump's big, beautiful bill.
Right. It's a hypocrisy. We used to laugh about it. That's like calling something military intelligence. Trust me, the military is not intelligent.
We're gonna have some fun tomorrow morning.
You can have one or the other. You can't have both.
Final question, and I really want you to weigh in on this. The Facebook question of the day this morning. What's your all-time? Here we are. We're starting to come into some warm weather. June's going to be scorching. What's your all-time? Yeah. What's your all-time most favorite summertime song for Rex Thompson? It's that one go-to summertime song.
Barbie Girl.
I was afraid you were going to say. No, I'm just sitting. I'm just sitting here. I'm stunned.
Dude, that hits different in the summer. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
For me,
wrapped in plastic. How fantastic. What?
For me, it's Bananarama, Cruel Summer. I just love.
I really don't have favorite songs, man. If it comes on and it's got the right vibe, it's the right song for the right day, man.
You know why I think Cruel Summer is one of the best all-time summertime songs? Because you can smell the heat in that song. I was watching Lily and Sherilyn and I Lily was watching Karate Kid for the very first time. And of course that song Cruel Summer is in Karate Kid. So,
nice.
Yeah. By the way, nice write-up on Ralph Macchio and Rod Stewart in the current issue of my AARP magazine. Not that I not that I receive AARP magazine or anything. I'm just
Bro,
saying.
you're not talking to me, man. I'm booking my trip under AARP. I'm taking advantage of this old man shit.
I like to just slip on my Skechers, get my readers, and sit down with my AARP magazine.
Don't forget the life insurance from Bobby Bartlett. I tried to take a life insurance policy out on Kenny. The only problem is he had to guarantee to live for 2 years, and I couldn't guarantee that. So
listen,
I didn't want to waste the money.
I just want to say, Rex, before you go, the best friends that you have in this world are those that can say to you when you're on the phone, oh, I gotta go, I gotta take this call, bye. And
you just hung up on me, didn't you?
No,
oh, you did?
No, I didn't. I'm just saying, you do that to me, and I have other friends that do that to me, and I'm not offended by it. I like, yeah, that's great. He's gonna call me back whenever the hell he wants to. And I'm not offended. Like this morning, we were on the phone, and you're like, oh, Bobby Bartlett, gotta go. I got Bobby Bartlett.
Bro, his house is beautiful. We have done everything at that house.
I've seen it.
It's incredible. We're doing we're waiting on subsiding. So we remodeled his entire attic to make his man space.
Will there be an open house?
At Bobby? I doubt it. No, they're pretty private people.
Well, there'll be an open house if we want there to be an open house. If we just show up, up with some coolers, and a portable speaker, and some lawn chairs, we'll have an open house.
Yeah, I still don't understand. You bitched at me about me going on that trip to Puerto Rico, and you asked why I didn't invite you. Yeah. I told you that you could be invited, and you still haven't given me an answer yet. Are you coming to the swing club in Puerto Rico with me, Ed, and his mother?
We'll talk about it tomorrow morning. Wait, did you say Ed's mom's going to be there?
Yeah, and you know she's hot.
I'll see you tomorrow morning, buddy.
All right, buddy. I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Glenn is saying In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry. Yeah. Any predictions for summer of 2025 for the most popular summertime song? Interestingly, every other summer since 2019, it has been a country song. I asked Sherilyn this, and she says the most popular song this summer is already Not Like Us. And it's either going to be that or Squabble Up from Kendrick Lamar. I don't know. A very big good morning to little Abby this morning, who is going to see me at the parade tomorrow. I can't wait. This little girl, 5 years old, destroyed my heart when I saw her. What a beautiful little girl. And I can't wait to see you, Abby, tomorrow at the parade. Yes, we're going to be talking about that in just a little bit. I'm going to dive into the community calendar here in a second. But let me tell you first, okay? Yes, G is recovering from a horrific sunburn. I don't know if he was airlifted or not. I'll find out, but he is in rough shape down in South Carolina. Horrible sunburn. It'll be the last time he ever rubs down with olive oil before he heads to the beach. I can promise you that. We're looking at 65 degrees for the high today with cloudy skies and a slight chance of a shower. Slight chance. It's going to be okay. Tonight, mostly cloudy, rain showers, 53. at least it's going to be dark. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slight chance of a shower. Hang on. 71. That's not too bad. 71. Saturday, cloudy skies and rain showers. This is the nor'easter that we're supposed to get. This nor'easter, yes, that's moving across New England. Really, Saturday is the most of it. Cloudy skies, showers 58 Saturday. Yep. And then on Sunday, morning showers. Then they move out, 57 degrees. John is saying summertime blues. Yeah. Not a big fan of that song, though, John. I'm sorry if I'm disappointing. Just never been a big fan of that tune. AC/DC, though, anything AC/DC equals summertime, you bet. Yeah. The weather yesterday was so stellar. Got up to Bogey Brothers Motocross up in Barnett. I don't know if you saw the live that I shot yesterday while I was there with these hooligans ripping around on this track on their dirt bikes. I love being up there so much. I absolutely adore the lady who runs it, owns it, maintains it with her two boys, Hugh and Luke. Of course, I'm talking about Shelby. I don't know exactly when, but one of these days I'm going to be sitting down with her and we are going to have a big talk about her vision, her dreams that she has shared with her boys of making this track, this dirt bike track up in the hills in the middle of nowhere here in Vermont, to give kids an outlet to do something other than what many kids do, which is a whole heck of a lot of nothing. And, you know, like I said, I had a great conversation off the air on yesterday with Tom Murphy and from Sweethearts and Heroes. And we were just talking about the art of play and how important play is. And remembering when we were kids and when we played, we just, it wasn't sitting on the couch with a video game. It was, we were taking risks. We were climbing trees. We were, like I was talking about last week when I tried to jump a parked car on my bicycle because I thought I was Evel Knievel. Just getting out and getting some dirt under the fingernails. It may be crashing your bike, but seeing these kids and young adults out on this dirt bike track yesterday, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a dirt biker or not, and it doesn't matter how old you are. You should get up there, take your kids. It's not going to cost you anything. I'll tell you exactly where it is, but you should follow them on Facebook. Bogey Brothers MX. Bogey Brothers Motocross. BOGIE. Tell Shelby I sent you. Get over there on a Wednesday night starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They go right till dark. And Saturdays and Sundays. And because of the rain, the nor'easter that's coming in this weekend, they're actually going to be running on Friday all day over at Bogey Brothers. So you should just trust me. Hop in the car, get up there, and check this out. Bring your camera. You're going to have a blast. It was so much fun last night. It was also, yesterday was a great, today's going to be a great day, but yesterday was a great day for me. on the air with me, Haley Supton, this high school senior from Ticonderoga, New York, representing Sweethearts and Heroes. And, man, she just gave it. I mean, she just slapped me silly with positivity, encouragement, hope, empathy. What she's doing with Sweethearts and Heroes and what she's doing for little kids and being a spokesperson, speaking out against bullying and trying to get little kids who are younger than her. She's a senior, an 18-year-old senior at Ticonderoga. And trying to set a strong example for kids younger than her to just be a good person. Don't bully. Just try hard and be a good person. I love that. I'm just scratching the surface here. I know there's a lot more to it. I've been invited by a high school in Peru to go up and sit in on their podcast, where they are incorporating a lot of the tools that they've learned from Sweethearts and Heroes, and they've created a podcast about it. I think that's fantastic. I'm going to go to Peru, New York, I think next week, June, whenever, 9th. I can't remember, but soon. I'm just glancing at my calendar here. Yeah, Monday the 9th, I'll be in Peru. I'll be live on the air, right from the phone, and I'm going to also sit in on their podcast. And if they allow me, I'll go live for that too. So I just can't wait to meet some of these kids. This is our future, ladies and gentlemen. And I love it, man. I just love it. And then to have Chris Autry walk in here, bomb my show yesterday, and sit down. I haven't seen him in a long, long time. He's turned into one of my best friends, and to sit down, unscripted, always unscripted, especially with Autry, and to get serious, but also get funny with a second's notice. We covered it all, man. And to just get caught up with him and bring you into this domain and have, maybe you had a laugh with us. Maybe you didn't, but hopefully you did. I just love that. I just love getting everyone together in the same room this way and connecting with my community and beyond this community. It was just so much fun. It was just a great morning yesterday. I just loved it. It's been it's not even over. Tomorrow's Friday. It's been a great week. Our young Vandershoot coming in here from Arctic Bliss, talking about ice bathing and all the benefits that go with that. I've just been, I've had some real positive and fun experiences lately on the air. And I want to thank you if you've played any role with that. I'm still coming off of my experience sitting down with Gino out on the streets last week. And, just trying to make a difference. Just trying to communicate. Bring some commonality to all of the division that's happening everywhere in our small town and far beyond. It was just, I don't know. Just, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive. And I'm looking forward to the day. Lily's got a softball game later today. My buddy Andy and I are going to go and cheer her on, and Sherilyn will do what she does every time at a softball game. She will turn and look at me and say, "Do you really have to be so loud? You're embarrassing her." But I will be screaming and cheering on my kid and all the others on her team. And it's going to be a blast. Yeah. There's so much to get to. Yes, I do want to talk a little bit more, and I'm not going to do it today. But yes, I do want to, and yes, I will be talking a little bit more about this public conduct ordinance that's being proposed to the Granite City. I've talked about it a lot, and I'm going to get back to it. And might be talking a little bit about that tomorrow with Rex. Lord help me. But yes, we're going to go there. And yes, we're going to talk about it. And no, I haven't forgotten. Sometimes it's better to, you know how chili always tastes better the day after you've made it because it's had time to just sit there and pick up flavor. That's kind of what I'm doing with this whole city ordinance, public conduct ordinance. I'm intentionally allowing things to settle, fall into place. And the same thing about the J.J. Newberry's building. I know what's happening. I'm seeing what's happening. Maybe you are too. And I would love to bring in Josh Jerome. I would love for Carl Rinker to come back on and talk a little bit more about that. And of course, Nicholas Storelli Castro, our city manager, who has done an outstanding job, by the way, sharing a microphone and conveying a lot of stuff going on in the city. And I'm so appreciative of that. But yes, it is time to have more of these discussions, and I look forward to it, and I will be doing that. What else? Our community calendar is, first of all, it's brought to you by The World, vt-world.com. That's the online version that you can get. But the paper came out yesterday. It comes out every Wednesday. Chris brings it here. He makes me so happy. Our paper guy walks in, doesn't care who's on the air. I love that. Walks in, hands me my paper, my World. I am so lucky to have that. Not just the World paper, but just to live in a community where studio doors unlocked. Chris can walk in here and put a paper on the desk while I'm still live right here on the sidewalk. So lucky. By the way, look at this. Look at this beautiful day that we have going on right here. Isn't that amazing? We haven't seen... There's a shadow under that car right there. We haven't seen shadows in a long time. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. It really is. Look at that granite going by. Incredible. Live shot of Main Street Barrie. But yes, our community calendar brought to you by The World, Central Vermont's favorite weekly newspaper. Over 22,000 people every single week get their eyes on The World. Let's see. It is Thursday, correct? Yes, the 29th. The Central Vermont Career Center's Spring Trades Fair. First on the list today. Hoping to get there tonight, but it's right during Lily's softball game. 5:30 until 7:30 over at Spalding. It is open to the public. Please stop in. Please check out all of the amazing programs that the Central Vermont Career Center has done and is doing still, along with lots of different local businesses and all of the services that they offer. If you need more info, by the way, it's going to be a silent auction too. Here's the link. I'll put it in the comments right here so that you can see and click on cvtcc.org/trades fair. These kids over there are doing absolutely amazing things. I have to tell you, but I'm not joking. When I see what these kids are doing over at the Central Vermont Career Center, it makes me envious. I didn't have any of that when I was in high school. I wish that I did. I wish that I had some avenues that I could go down. Their whole AV department, I mean, everything. Incredible. Those kids are so lucky. I hope they know it. I think they do. Here's one of those items I want you to, speaking of Thursdays, I want you to save the date on this. It's the next Children, Youth, and Family Steering Committee family gathering, all done through Washington County Mental Health. It's happening at the WellSpace building right here in Barre, and it's every third Thursday of the month. If you'll allow me, I'm going to say that one more time so that it resonates a little bit more. Every third Thursday. This is where you should be like grabbing your phone and punching it in, or if you're a paper guy like me, circle the third Thursday of the month. This is really important stuff. It's from 5 to 6:30. Of course, it's free. It's basically a gathering of people who are kind of in the same boat. There's a new topic of discussion each time. They keep it fresh. Families get in there. The children, the youth, they can all come together. The kids, if they're young, they can go over to the Imagination Station snoozling room and let off some steam, while you, the parent or the adult, can sit and get the information that you need to. On the 19th of June, that's the next one. That's the third Thursday of June, by the way, the 19th. It's Transition and Employment Planning. The right age to begin, who should be involved, additional supports and resources that you might need. That's a big one. That's a big one right there. And then there's going to be others going forward. I don't want to tell you what they are right now because I don't want to confuse you. But the 19th is the next one of June. Transition and Employment Planning. Big one. There's so many jobs available out there. Don't get me started. Summertime here, I mean, again, it's free. It's open to the community, and they provide dinner. So you don't have to worry about anything. 5 o'clock. Let them do the pizza. You come, sit, get information that you need that's so important. Take notes. Yeah. Here's the phone number if you need more info. It's 479-4055. 479-4055. Okay? Make sure you're following Washington County Mental Health on Facebook and Instagram. And if you prefer to join virtually, you can do that as well. Google Meet, they get you all connected that way. If you're busy, you're on the go, you can't make it, I'll post the link right here for you so that you can have that, save that. But it is this gathering is truly something that is so imperative in our community. And the fact that Washington County Mental Health is doing this is fantastic. Please don't miss it, all right? Lots to get to here. Tomorrow, the Barre Area Veterans Council is going to be hosting the annual Memorial Day Parade and ceremony at City Hall Park. The parade's going to start around 10:30, and it starts at the Barre Auditorium. That's where they get all lined up. Veterans, all veterans are welcome. Please. Doesn't matter if you come in uniform or not. What does matter is that when that parade passes in front of you and you see our nation's colors, you see our American flag, please remove your cap. Please honor the flag. And please teach your kids to do the same. At 11 o'clock, the parade's going to wrap up and finish at City Hall Park, where there's going to be a beautiful ceremony. Go to it. Attend if you can. Went over to the VFW the other day and chatted with Ron Tallman, and he was explaining why the 30th of May is the true Memorial Day. And that is why they always host this parade on a Friday. I know. There's a disappointment factor for those of us that are working and can't be there. That's why I'll be there live on Facebook, bringing it to you, and you can go back and watch and listen anytime you want. But it's so important. And again, it's tomorrow. Speaking of the VFW, their next Saturday morning breakfast that they do over there at Post 790 is June 21st. They do it, I think, the third Saturday of every month. It is fantastic. What's it, $10? You get this huge plate of food, cooked to order, anything you want. Omelets, bagels, toast, pancakes. It's amazing. June 21st. Looking ahead here. Peerpalooza, and you've probably heard me talking about this on the air, another event from Washington County Mental Health. It is coming to Barre, and we want you to be part of this. Everyone is invited. Do not miss this. It's one of a kind. It's an event like none other that Washington County is doing, and frankly, anyone has done in our community. It is a 2-day event. Keynote speakers, workshops, TED-style talks, presentations, art displays, lots of different exhibits. I'll be there broadcasting it. I'll bring it to you on Thursday, June 5th. It starts at 9 a.m. I'll be live. Can't wait. And it goes all the way through Friday, June 6th, and officially ends at 4 p.m. on Friday, June 6th, all at the Barre Auditorium. Please come on up there. If you haven't yet and you want some vendor space, please register. Please, and do it soon. See if I can give you the link on that. I think I've got it right here. Yes, I do. But it's going to be wonderful. It really is. It's going on all day. So just get up there and be part of it. All right. Let's see. Oh, yes. Mark Tatro. I'm not sure exactly when, but Mark doesn't know when, but he's going to be on the air with me somehow, somewhere. Might be up at Tatro's Appliance, might be here in the studio. I don't know. But we're going to be talking about the Lions Club Disc Golf Tournament on June 10th. It's a Tuesday. Of course, up in Websterville at Millstone. And we want to promote that as much as possible because I love what the Lions Club does. Central Vermont Cars and Coffee. Their next car show is coming up Sunday, June 8th. That's one to get on the calendar. It is from 9 until noon at the Aspen Dental parking lot in Berlin. Again, Sunday, June 8th, from 9 till noon, Aspen Dental parking lot in Berlin, Central Vermont Cars and Coffee. Glenn has got to go with me again. The first and only time that he went with me. The weather was not good, but I'm hoping for some sunshine, some dry weather, and I'm hoping that the new carburetor that's going into my 76 is tuned up and feeling good. So, also, this is something that's huge in the community calendar. The Mountaineers, they have their first home game coming up on the 6th of June. That's a week from tomorrow, Friday the 6th, against North Adams. Have you been to a Mountaineers game? If you have, over in Montpelier, Recreation Field, you know how much fun it is. We've been going for years. Love the Mountaineers. It was so much fun having Brian Gallagher in here not too long ago. What a great team. What a great administration. Great organization. It's going to be amazing. The 6th, Friday the 6th, I think, double check. I will too, if I can remember. I think if the kids that are playing ball, softball, baseball, whatever, I think if they show up in uniform on Friday the 6th for that first home opener, I think they get in free. And I think even that they're going to be recognized on the field. So keep that in mind. June 6th. Boy, I was looking at their schedule for June and July. It's going to be taking on some. It's going to be a busy season for the Mountaineers. Listen, I know, I'm probably forgetting about something here. I know. And if I am, please tell me about it, and I'll tell as many people as I can. If you got something going on, something you need to let me know about, I will do my best to let everyone know about it. Okay? Tomorrow at the parade, right here in Barrie, I'll be taking you there live. If you're not able to be here in Barrie, tune in. Tune in and give a watch. This is a beautiful day. Look at this. So sunny out there. So gorgeous. What kind of car is that? Anyway, G will be back next Thursday. And I promise you, he'll be okay. I forgot to mention, and I got to mention right now before I forget. I'm going to be live streaming really soon over at Fecto Homes. They've got a beautiful home over there that I have fallen in love with. It is sad sometimes that the last thing I'm thinking about before I fall asleep at night is a Fecto home. But that's been the case a few times because some of these homes over there, I'm like, oh my God, they're gorgeous. I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to stream live. I'm going to bring you over there and show you at least one of their homes that they've got. That's coming up soon. I'm also going to stop off at the Access Hub on Berry Street in Montpelier. I'm going to take you there. I'm also going to be taking you really soon, maybe even today, over to Optical Expressions because I've got to pick out my summer shades and I want your help doing it. These, don't tell anyone, okay? Please. Dollar store. I need some new shades. I'm going over to Optical Expressions, and I'm going to get some real shades. Okay? I'm also going to be swinging by, at some point, Fontaine Sawmill. Because, first of all, I love those people over there. The whole family. The Fontaines are amazing. Mark, Sharon. What they have over there is incredible. The Wood Miser 70. Have you seen this saw? This is incredible. Fontaine Sawmill just milled out some beautiful hemlock. And Sherilyn and I are assembling some raised beds, garden beds. That are just coming out beautifully. Not because I'm making them, but because Sherilyn's making them. I'm following her orders. I'm helping her, and she's not helping me. I don't believe me. Me, lumber, screws, screw guns, drills, that doesn't mix well. But she's doing such a great job, and I'm going to take some photographs once they're done and post them up. But the lumber that has come out of Fontaine's Millworks is amazing. Presenting sponsor of the Air It Out podcast, Fontaine. Yeah, Fontaine Sawmill. When's the last time you've been over there? Have you seen all the mulch they got? Chips, mulch for the garden? Incredible. Bring your truck. Get loaded up. Okay. I'm done. Have a marvelous rest of your day. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks. A lot of thanks and love to our presenting and supporting sponsors who allow me to share my morning with you every morning like this. Here they are. You want to have a look? Have a look.